I'm going to be ranking the best budget cards in NBA 2K23 My Team. We have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 20 of the best budget cards in the game. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite budget cards in the game right now, and let me know what you guys would change about my tier list. But the first budget card here is going to be Amethyst Jared Allen. He used to go for like 40-50,000 MT, but since we got that pink diamond and bead that came out for free, now he went down to about 17 to 20 to 25,000. So I would consider him kind of budget, and he's definitely going to be in that 8 S tier category. If you guys don't know, S tier is going to be my top 5 budget cards. I think Jared Allen definitely has to be in that top 5. If you guys want to know kind of what my budget price range is, I would say the highest a budget card could be, in my opinion, is about 25,000. Anything below 25,000 MT, I think is budget. 25,000 is a little bit more on the expensive side of the budget cards, but I would say even a card under 25k is still going to be considered budget. But looking at Jared Allen, he's going to be a center, 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan. He's going to be an amazing budget center to have, a great defender, 90 block, 92 interior defense, and he's overall going to be a great defender. He's glitched 3-point shooting wise, so he's got a 91 3 ball, 85 mid range. He's got Hall of Fame corner specialist, which is really nice. He's even got like silver limitless range, guard up, blinders, amped. He's got gold green machine, deadeye, claymore, catch and shoot. He's got some really good gold and silver shooting badges, and he's also a great rebounder and a great finisher around the rim, having a 90 driving dunk and a 90 standing dunk. So Jared Allen 1000% going to be in that S tier category. Looking at Duncan Robinson, I'm probably going to throw him in that C tier or maybe B tier category. I'm going to go C tier for now. I do think he's a very solid budget card. There's just a lot of good budget cards in the game right now, but Duncan Robinson, he's going to be a 6'7" shooting guard, 6'7" wingspan. Defensively, not going to be the best. I mean, only a 55 block, 68 interior defense. He's not going to be the best at going to the basket. The only thing this card can really do at a high level is going to be able to shoot threes. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this jump shot looks like, but it is on quick timing, so I assume it's a pretty good jump shot, and he does have a 95 3 ball Hall of Fame catch and shoot. But other than being able to shoot, this card really can't do much on the court, so I'm probably going to throw him in that C tier category. Looking at Amethyst Robert Williams, I'm probably going to go B or A tier. I'm going to go B tier for now. I think I might move him up into that S tier category. I mean, this card is very, very elite for only like 10 to 15k. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, can obviously play center and power forward. His stats are going to be super well rounded, and he's going to be overall a great defender, except for the 42 steal. He's going to be a good defender, 92 block, 84 lateral quickness, 82 perimeter, and an 84 interior. He's also, just like Jared Allen, a great finisher around the rim, having a 90 driving dunk with a 90 standing dunk. I'm pretty sure he's glitched 3-point shooting wise, so he's going to have an 88 3 ball and 84 mid-range. He's got Hall of Fame corner specialist, gold catch and shoot, claymore, green machine, and guard up. 4 really, really good shooting badges, and he's even got good athleticism stats, 92 strength, 90 vertical, with 85 speed and 85 acceleration. So Robert Williams definitely going to be in that B tier category. We'll probably get moved up into A tier later in the video. Talking about Amethyst Anfernee Simons, I think he's also going to be either B or A tier. I'm going to throw him in B tier for now, but I do think he'll get moved up to A tier later in the video. Just going to be an amazing all-around point guard, and for only like 5,000 MT, he's going to be such a good budget point guard. Talking about Amethyst Vucevic, I'm probably going to go C tier, but I might move him up into B tier later in the video. I kind of like to start the cards out a little bit lower than I think they are. Like, I think Robert Williams and Anfernee will probably be in A tier, but I'll have to decide that later in the video. Vucevic, I mean, he's going to be a very elite card. I mean, he's 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan. The only flaws with this card, though, is really going to be his speed. I mean, only a 70 speed, 70 acceleration, definitely going to hurt the card. Only like a 70 driving dunk, but he's actually going to be a very good defender. 90 block, 89 interior defense, with an 82 perimeter and an 84 steal. He's a great rebounder. He's a good stretch big as well, having an 87 3 ball. Not sure about the jump shot. I'm not sure if it's a good release or if it's a bad release. So if it's a good release, it makes him a lot better, but I think he's probably going to be in C tier. But now, okay, no, I'm going to move Robert Williams and Anfernee Simons up into A tier, and then I'm going to go with Vucevic in that B tier category. Talking about Amethyst Bull, I'm going to put him in that B tier category. He's not the best of defenders, has low strength, but he is going to be 7'2", who can shoot threes. So I think Bull and Vucevic for the center spot are going to be very, very similar, and I think they both deserve to be in that B tier category. Talking about Amethyst Bruce Bowen, Still a very elite budget card, not as good as he necessarily used to be. I mean, he's 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, can play the small forward and shooting guard positions. I mean, he's a great defender on the perimeter. He's just not going to be the best of the ball in his hands, and he's not going to be the best at going to the basket. Jump shot wise is a little bit baited, a little bit slow, not going to be the fastest card. I still do think he's a really good budget card. I mean, for less than 5,000 MT, he's not a bad option at all. I just think there's many better options at that shooting guard spot. Talking about Diamond Caruso, 1000% going to be in that S tier category. And Caruso is less than 20,000 MT, or he's definitely less than 25k. Like, I'd say at this point in the year, guys, 20,000 MT, in my opinion, is considered budget. I know some people are going to be disagreeing in the comment section, saying, you know, my budget is only 5,000. I consider budget cards 5,000 MT or less. That makes sense. There's different ranges of how you want to view the budget cards, but for me, I would say anything below 20,000, 25,000 is going to be considered a budget card. With Caruso, definitely is 20k MT. He's a 6'4" point guard, 6'5" wingspan. He's going to give you great defense, and that's going to be the reason why you run this card. He's going to be an amazing defender, having Hall of Fame glove and interceptor, which is two of the best Hall of Fame defensive badges. He's also got 87 ball handle, 87 speed with ball, and he's just going to be a solid card on the offensive end. So Caruso, 1000% going to be in my S tier category. Talking about Amethyst Dennis Smith Jr. Amethyst Dennis Smith, yeah, I think he's going to be in that A tier category. Him and Anthony Simons are very, very similar point guards, and I think they both deserve to be in that A tier category. Talking about Diamond Drazen Petrovic, this may surprise a lot of people. I'm going to go C tier. On paper, this card does look to be a pretty solid card, but his jump shot in game is absolutely terrible. Like I said, on paper, looks to be a pretty solid card because he's a great defender. I mean, 27 block and 62 interior defense really isn't the best, but on the perimeter, he's a good defender. He's got decent speed. He's an absolute sharpshooter, at least you would think. This jump shot, for whatever reason, it's on normal timing. He's got the normal leaner, which is nice, but this jump shot, you literally can't get it off in game. Let me know if you guys run draws and if you like him or not, if you guys have used him or played against him. When I did a gameplay on this card, I literally cannot get a jump shot off because of how slow his jump shot is. So I'm going to throw him at least in that C tier category. If he had worse stats, he'd probably be in D tier. Talking about Amethyst Danny Green, kind of like Bruce Bowen. They used to be like top shooting guards in the game, like for budget, but now there's just a lot better options at the shooting guard position, so they're both going to be in that C tier category. Talking about Amethyst Robert Horry, I think he's going to be in that B tier category. He's still a solid 6'10" small forward, got a great jump shot. That's pretty much it. The card's going to be able to shoot threes, play some defense because he's 6'10", and he can play that small forward spot. Talking about Amethyst Kelly Oubre Jr., he's definitely going to be in that B tier category. One of the best cards in B tier so far. I mean, this card for an Amethyst, especially that shooting guard spot, is going to be very, very elite. He's got great height and great wingspan for the shooting guard position. Stats wise, just going to be very, very complete. He's decently fast. He can handle the ball. He can play some good defense on the perimeter. Good at going to the basket. 87 3 ball. Has a pretty decent jump shot as well with the normal leaner. So Kelly Oubre definitely going to be in my B tier category. Maybe you could even argue him in that A tier spot. Talking about Diamond Kemba Walker, I think he's actually pretty underrated. I'm gonna throw him in that B tier spot. Like, this Kemba card, yes, he's not going to be the best at defenders because he's only 6 foot, but he does play some really good defense on the perimeter, and he does have an 82 interior defense. The biggest flaw for me with this card, though, is going to be not able to dunk, only with a 30 driving dunk. But other than that, like, if this card was glitched dunking wise and he had somewhat good defense, he could be like a top point guard in the game, or at least a top 10, top 15 point guard. But the fact that he can't dunk definitely does hurt this card, but he does have really good defense, at least on the perimeter. He is going to be 6 foot though, so he's definitely going to get matched on the offensive end. Looking at Amethyst LaMarcus Aldridge, I think he's going to kind of be on the same level as guys like Bol and Vucevic. They're all very similar at that center position. Talking about Diamond Lance Stevenson, definitely going to be in my S tier category. Once again, about 20,000 MT. I think Lance might even be a little bit cheaper, around like 15 to 20,000 MT. That's what Lance is going for right now. He's a shooting guard small forward, 6'5" with a 6'10" wingspan. Looking at his stats, he's a very well-rounded card. I mean, there's nothing this card necessarily is bad at. There's nothing necessarily he's amazing at either, though. So he's just a very well-rounded card. 90 ball handle, 90 speed with ball, 90 speed, 92 acceleration. I just think Lance is going to be a very solid shooting guard for under 20,000 MT. Talking about the next budget card here is going to be Diamond Latrell Sprewell, and I think he's probably still going to be in that A tier category. Definitely still a solid shooting guard. Not going to put him in that S tier category though. Talking about Diamond Kyle Lowry, I think him and Kemba Walker are very, very similar. So I think they're both going to be in that B tier category. And I'm also going to move Robert Horry down into that C tier spot. I still think he's a great budget card, just not on the same level as these guys in B tier. Looking at Amethyst JJ Redick, am I crazy to throw him in that A tier category? I might be a little bit crazy putting him in A, but I think JJ is an absolute beast. He's 6'4". He can play the shooting guard position. I mean, offensively, this card is an absolute bucket. 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical. He's got a 97 three ball, 94 mid-range, 91 speed, 91 acceleration. He's even got an 86 ball handle, 90 speed with ball. Jump shot wise, going to be very solid as well. He's got the normal leaner, and then look how many gold shooting badges he has. Literally every single shooting badge in the game he has is pretty much on gold. The only ones he's missing is volume shooter and comeback kid. So he's got limitless, agent 3, catch and shoot, deadeye, green machine, guard up. I mean, offensively, one of the best budget cards in the game. Talking about Diamond Ron Artest, definitely going to be in my S tier category. Another just really solid shooting guard for less than 20k. And then last budget card is going to be Amethyst Terry Rozier, and I think he's probably going to be in that C tier category. So we have to move one guy up from A tier into that S tier category. I think I'm leaning to between Robert Williams and honestly, I'm saying JJ Redick. I think those guys are probably going to be my two candidates for that S tier category, and I'm going to throw Robert Williams in that S tier category. And then I think either Kelly Oubre or Vucevic is going to go up into that A tier category. And I'm going to go with Kelly. I'm going to throw Kelly Oubre into that A tier category. Let me know in the comment section down below what would you guys change about my budget card tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.